RHOP Karen Huger sentenced on DUI charges. Details. RHOP star Karen Huger has been officially sentenced in her DUI case. This comes nearly a year after her wreck, and now she is facing the consequences of her actions. So how did it play out, and what will happen to the Grande Dame? Keep reading for more details. RHOP Karen Huger sentenced on DUI charges. In March 2024, Karen Huger got into a car wreck while intoxicated. At the time, she seemed to have a hard time recalling specific details of the accident. Yet she did say she had left a friend's home where she had a few beers. Unfortunately for Karen, officers found a bottle in her car, and 9 months later, she was found guilty of driving under the influence, negligent driving, failure to control speed to avoid a collision, and failure to notify of an address change. At the same time, she did not attend the RHOP reunion and claimed that she was seeking help for her problems. Usually, when housewives do not show up for the reunion, they get fired, but this was an extenuating circumstance. Karen then released a statement that she would not be returning to the show. Now, on Wednesday, February 26, she awaited her sentencing, which could be 2 years in prison. She has had 4 previous DUI offenses, so that may not have helped her case. In the end, Karen Huger was sentenced to 1 year in prison for her DUI offense, according to FLX5. Initially, she was sentenced to the 2 years that were suspected. However, Karen got 1 year suspended. She does have 30 days to file an appeal on this verdict, but will also have to pay $2,900. It does not end there. After Karen's released from prison in 2026, she will not be able to drive a car for a year, per Montgomery County Circuit Court Judge Terrence McGann. When will she start her sentence? It is unclear when Karen Huger will begin her sentence, but the judge made it clear she has messed up before. He noted that this is not a second chance, as she has been driving under the influence several times before. Now it has caught up to her, though she did appear remorseful as the sentencing was being handed down. As for whether or not she actually understands what she did wrong is unclear. It is also unclear if she will file an appeal to get her sentence reduced. She did get lucky to only have to serve half of the anticipated 2 years, and now, RHOP fans and followers will have to wait to see what happens next for Karen. Surely, Andy Cohen will speak out tonight on WWHL about this. The Real Housewives of Potomac's reigning queen, Karen Huger, is no stranger to drama, but this time it's not unfolding over champagne flutes or shady confessionals, it's happening in a courtroom. The self-proclaimed Grande Dame of Potomac found herself at the center of legal turmoil after being sentenced on DUI charges, sending shockwaves through Bravo's loyal fanbase and shaking up the reality TV landscape. A night to remember or forget? The incident in question took place on a fateful evening when Karen was reportedly pulled over by authorities after exhibiting erratic driving behavior. According to reports, that RHOP star had been attending an exclusive event at one of Potomac's elite venues, where the champagne flowed freely and the socialites mingled. However, the night took a drastic turn when Huger was spotted swerving between lanes, prompting officers to initiate a traffic stop. Sources close to the situation claim that Karen's demeanor was off, and officers detected a strong scent of alcohol. After allegedly failing a field sobriety test, the reality TV veteran was taken into custody, marking a shocking fall from grace for the woman who has built an empire on class, elegance, and a quick-witted tongue. Courtroom chaos and Karen's defense. Fast forward to sentencing day, and the Grande Dame of Potomac was faced with a stark reality. The cameras couldn't edit this storyline to her liking. Dressed in a sleek, understated ensemble that screamed sophistication, Karen arrived at the courthouse with her head held high, embodying the poise and dignity that has made her a household name. Inside the courtroom, Karen's legal team argued that the reality star had made a regrettable mistake, but was not a habitual offender. Ms. Huger deeply regrets the events of that evening, her attorney stated. She takes full responsibility and is committed to making amends. The prosecution, however, was not as forgiving. Arguing that Karen's reckless actions put others in danger, they pushed for a harsh sentence to set an example. The judge, after reviewing the evidence and hearing arguments from both sides, ultimately handed down the verdict. The sentence: reality check for a reality star. Karen Huger was sentenced to community service, a hefty fine, and mandatory participation in a DUI awareness program. While she avoided jail time, the ruling serves as a stark reminder that even reality stars are not above the law. Additionally, the judge imposed a temporary suspension of her driver's license, ensuring that the Grande Dame would need to rely on a chauffeur, or perhaps fellow housewives, to get around for the foreseeable future. In a statement released after the hearing, Karen expressed remorse and gratitude. "I take full responsibility for my actions and am truly sorry to my family, friends, and fans who I may have disappointed. This experience has been humbling, and I am committed to using it as a learning opportunity." Bravo's response: a crisis or a ratings goldmine. Bravo executives have remained tight-lipped about the scandal, but insiders suggest that Karen's legal troubles may be addressed in the upcoming season of RHOP. Given the network's history of capitalizing on real-life drama, it's almost certain that this incident will be woven into the show's narrative. Will Karen's co-stars rally around her, or will they use this as ammunition in the ongoing battle for social supremacy? Gizelle Bryant, never one to shy away from shade, has already hinted at addressing the incident on screen. "Let's just say, some people need to be held accountable," she recently teased in an interview. Meanwhile, Ashley Darby cryptically posted a gif of a car skidding out of control, leading fans to speculate whether this was a not-so-subtle dig at Karen's misstep. Fans react: the court of public opinion. The RHOP fandom has been ablaze with reactions to Karen's DUI case. While some fans have rallied in support, emphasizing that everyone makes mistakes, others have been less forgiving. "The Grande Dame should know better," one Twitter user wrote. "Drunk driving is no joke." On Reddit, debates have raged over whether Karen's punishment was too lenient, or if she's facing unfair scrutiny because of her celebrity status. Some have even drawn comparisons to past housewives scandals, recalling Luann de Lesseps' infamous arrest and Tinsley Mortimer's legal drama. "At least Karen didn't end up in a bush," joked one fan, referencing a notorious RHOP moment. What's next for the Grande Dame? Despite this setback, Karen Huger is nothing if not resilient. With a brand built on reinvention, fans speculate that she may use this as an opportunity for redemption. Could a DUI awareness campaign be in her future? A reality TV special about second chances? One thing is for certain: Karen won't let this define her. For now, she will have to face the consequences of her actions, but if history has taught us anything, it's that the Housewives franchise thrives on scandal. Whether Karen emerges from this ordeal unscathed or faces an uphill battle to restore her reputation, one thing remains clear: Potomac's Grand Dame isn't going anywhere. As RHOP cameras continue rolling, fans eagerly await to see how this saga unfolds on screen. Will Karen own up to her mistake, or will she attempt to rewrite the narrative? Either way, Bravo viewers are in for a wild ride, and the Grande Dame's next chapter is sure to be one for the books.